Welcome into another edition of Football Frenzy. I'm AJ Feldman. He's Carl Jones. We got our bow ties on, which only means one thing.
We're styling, profiling, and we look good.
That's about three things, but let's add a fourth. It is Sectional Championship Friday. 10 weeks of thrilling Section 5 action leading up to tonight, where not even a day-long downpour could rain on our parades. But first, we start with Class AA, where McQuaid was looking for their fourth straight sectional title, taking on Pittsford, looking for their first ever as a combined program. John Harding looking to power his team to another brick. We'll start in the second, tied at 7. Panthers going to the bag of tricks. The end around to Jackson Green, who unloads down the field 61 yards to Luke Fliss. Wide open. Pittsford takes a 14-7 lead. But the Knights respond just before halftime. Harding breaking free on the run, running over some tackles. Down at the 1, he'd punch it in for his second touchdown of the day. We are tied at 14 at the half. In the third, McQuaid takes over. Pittsford at the goal line. Nate Coons and his men without hats start doing the safety dance. Knights take a 16-14 lead. Ensuing possession, Harding, slippery when wet, and everyone was wet out there. A 41-yard touchdown. He had 4 on the evening. Knights pulling away. Then in the fourth, up by 16, Will DeMarco, number 1 in your heart, number 80 on the roster for some reason, to Gavin Brownlee, who makes the beautiful catch in the end zone. McQuaid makes it 4 in a row with a 37-14 win. Harding, your MVP, giving all his credit to the O-line.
I mean, they played great. I mean, they've been working hard all season. They really brought it together like midway through the season. And I mean, by the end of it, when it really matters, come to get our fourth consecutive sectional title, they really clutched up. And I mean, they sprung me for some big runs.
I'm just really proud of these guys and everything that they've done and the work ethic they put into it. You know, we got down a little bit, but we're not out, and they just did a fantastic job. It's just a resilient group, and it's been fun to coach these guys this year.
Clash of the Titans in Class A1. Hilton taking on top-seeded Schrader. Early second quarter, Cadets trail 7-3, and one of the few times they tested the Warriors in the air tonight, and Torrance Washington says, yeah, that's a bad idea. The senior picks it off, setting it up with great field position. I guess if he wants to go down at some point, just go down, my man. Come on, let's get to the next highlight. Let's get to the next highlight, Washington. Come on. A few plays later, Schrader testing out their own aerial attack in the rain. But Jeffrey Broadneck says it's time to ground all traffic this way, no fly zone. The senior snags that to give the Cadets the ball back. Then later on the drive, Hilton had a little thunder and lightning game going on. Here's lightning, Robert Lowry walking in for the score. That made it 10-7 going into halftime. The mid-third quarter, Hilton, the rain coming down even harder, and that's right up Mr. Broadneck's alley. That makes it a 2-score game. And then in the fourth, Broadneck again. Man, that rain just looks so good on the Cadets, man. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to tackle them in great weather, let alone this. Hilton scores 40 unanswered to get the dub, 40-7. The Cadets win their first sectional title in 28 long years. Mr. Broadneck talked about how confident his team was going into this game.
We're a AA team down in single A, and we expected this. This is exactly what we expected. Before the season even started, I said to my boys, you know, we got something special, you know. Everybody just bought in each week, each practice, you know. And we love the rain. Man, each Monday of each practice, I swear to you, it would always be raining. We're always doing bagging boards, so that's like blocking drills, and we're always getting to it, you know. So we kind of embraced it. We knew that we were the tougher team, and we came out and showed out.
Better you than me, my man, because I do not love the rain. In the A2 title game, Canandaigua up against the East Eagles. We pick things up in the third. Braves up 7-0. They say big-time players make big-time plays and big-time moments. Well, that was Tyshee Crockton tonight. 92 yards to the crib. That puts Canandaigua on top 14-0. For the Eagles, they will have a response of their own. Zymir Jackson on a little bootleg keep. He's going to turn on the Jets for the pylon and just bulldozes his way into the end zone. Love that out of my quarterback. However, they will miss the PAT to make it a 14-6 game. Fourth quarter now, the Canandaigua coach, he has some great game plan into this game. How about just give it to number 2? Crockton gallops into zone 6 for his third touchdown of the game. Then on the ensuing drive, 4th down for East, Jackson trying to make something shake, but it'd be all for naught. Canandaigua will force a turnover on downs. They go on to get the win, 28-6. All scores by Mr. Crockton as they grab their 4th sectional title in a row.
That man,
That man's pretty good, Carl.
He's pretty good.
Coming up after the break, the latest on Josh Allen's status, and the Emmers look to stay hot at home.
But first, some girls volleyball scores from the Far West Regionals with 3 Section 5 teams moving on to the Final Four.
Well, coming up tomorrow on Football Frenzy, hope you got some more mortar lying around because we got more bricks to throw at you on Championship Saturday.
That's right. It's the small schools taking center stage with Batavia up against East Rochester Canandaigua and Oakville, Alabama Elbow, all looking to repeat in the respective classes.
While in Class 8 men, Canandaigua Greenwood looking for their first ever sectional title, but we will have that for you tomorrow. It is time for us to start drying out. For Carl Jones, I'm AJ Feldman. Have a great rest of your night, and thanks for watching.